Hope the audio is good here. I thought you guys might want to see a little behind the scenes. We're getting ready to put up another LS motor on the dyno, do some turbo testing. We got this. This is an S480. We're not running that. I'm actually going to change that. I'm going to put on a VS Racing turbo, and we're going to compare that to an S475. A lot of cool tests coming up, but I wanted to show you guys getting the motor up, because a lot of guys are asking, hey, I want to see some behind the scenes stuff. I want to see how you guys put the motor up. I want to see how you tune. I want to see all this stuff, and I'm going to try to include that from now on. So let's take a look. I might do a high speed here so we can get everything going really fast. I always like those. So we'll go ahead and get this motor up ready and get it up on the dyno. And just to drive everyone nuts, I'm gonna leave this bottom one out so that there's only 5. So everybody can comment and say, that thing's gonna be out of balance, it's gonna knock itself off the dyno, it's gonna rip in half. None of that happens. Just kidding. Now we're gonna get a roller in and get her up on the dyno. A little nose heavy because of the turbo and stuff. Just gotta balance it out so it hangs nice and straight when you put it on. Gotta give it the eyeball. Okay, so now we gotta hook up the fuel injection, hook up the water lines, the fuel lines and stuff. So we'll get that going. Okay, now I'm gonna put the water pump on. You can see we've already changed the intake manifold. I turned it off when I was doing the intake swap. But we're gonna run the intake this time. We're gonna run the factory intake for the first series of tests after we get this motor running. But I just want to show you guys again how we get this stuff all up and get it ready. Hook up the oil line, so read oil pressure. Got our all 16ths. Now it's time to hook up the wiring harness for the Holla ECU. And we can hook up our injector harness. Okay, now we got to hook up the rest of the turbo stuff and we can make some runs. I just want to show you guys how we get this thing hung up on the dyno, how it all works. You guys can look for other videos coming up. I've got a ton of tests. We're going to run this with all the sloppy stage 2 cams. We're going to run it NA and with a turbo. I'm going to compare the VS Racing 7875 Gen 2 turbo to an S475. I'm going to do a ton of stuff with this 4.8. I also want to run an LS9 camshaft, and I want to show you the effect of advancing and retarding cams. And I want to pick that LS9 because I want to advance that LS9 cam and see if we can have it make more low speed power, because that wide LSA, that thing gives away a ton of power, as you've seen in the other videos. So check those out. Hopefully that will change things. And the LS9 cam is really, really cheap. And if I can get it to make more low speed power, that'd be an awesome combination without losing all the top end. Now I get to hook up our drive-by wire throttle linkage. This is very important. Sorry guys, no turbo right now. We're starting out NA. Go for our water pump. Got a throttle linkage, plug wires, injectors, water, fuel, all of our electronics. I think we're good. Time to make some NA runs. Bingo. See what happens? I spoke too soon. I gotta put the rest of the exhaust on. Bingo! Now we're ready to test. Just in case you guys wanted to see what that motor made that we made the runs on. You guys got to be a little behind the scenes there. Watch me install one. Have it make a pass. As a 4.8 liter with a Brian Tooley Racing torque cam. Stock truck intake, long tube headers, stock 706 heads. 375. It's at 360 foot-pounds of torque. But here's an interesting bonus test for the guys that stuck around all the way to the end. I'm going to show you a comparison. I ran the same motor when I was doing some crazy M90 blower stuff. And what I did was run it with the high ram intake manifold in this same configuration. So I'll show you how much power that thing made. We can compare the intake manifolds. So that's our high ram. So look at that. The red is with, basically this is a comparison between the truck manifold and the high ram on a 4.8 liter. And it kind of did what we see on all the other tests too. The high ram, you know, making a little more power out of the top, although no more peak power because they both made right in the 372, 3.4 range, 5 for the high ram. Lost a bunch of torque down low. They kind of converge way down low too, which is interesting because then the manifold's not having any effect there. But there's your bonus test, high ram versus the factory truck intake on a mild 4.8, which is not an application you'd want to use the high ram anyway. That's why the truck works so good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking around and helping me install the motor up on the dyno at West Tech. We got to make a run and see what kind of power it makes. Also to do a little comparison between the truck intake and that high ram, which obviously this is not a good application for. But thanks for sticking around. Why are you down here helping me? Come on, you guys can help me put this thing together. Or take it off now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel.